The Peavey Bandit 112, it's big, it's powerful, 80 watts, it's affordable, it has trans-tube technology, whatever that is, I don't know. Does it sound any good? Let's see after this intro. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karilainen. It's good to have you along. You can call me this guy if my name is tricky to pronounce. I have here the Peavey Bandit 112. I gather that this has been around for a while. It's a solid state amp, 80 watts. It has a clean channel and a lead channel, but you get three different voicings on both channels. So you have vintage, classic and warm on the clean channel, and you have classic, modern and high gain on the lead channel, and you have a damping switch on the back, kind of let's see, what was it, loose, medium and tight, and you can also switch power levels on the back as well. It has an effects loop, it has two inputs, high gain and low gain. I've connected to high gain. It has a reverb, it has a master section with a boost, which is, I don't know why. Maybe that's with a foot switch. I don't have the foot switch, so I don't know. But in that case, in live use, it would be quite a nice thing. So you can have a separate boost for leads, which would be very usable. It also has a speaker simulated out, and it has a 12-inch Blue Marvel speaker. It costs 375 euros here in Europe. You can let me know what it goes for in the States in the comments. If you need a gigging amp and you're really on a budget, this might be something to look at. But it all really comes down to how it sounds. So let's try it. This is the Peavey Bandit, and we'll start with the clean channel. I have EQ set halfway on both channels, by the way. And unless I feel the need to tweak and fiddle, I'll just keep it like that, because I think that gives you the amp basically, and fiddling with EQ won't give you a different amp. It might improve the sound, but we'll see. I have a custom mahogany Strat with Seymour Duncan YJ and Fury pickups, and I've also got a Strymon Riverside on the floor, so we can see what it thinks of an overdrive pedal. So here is the clean channel in vintage mode. Let's ditch reverb. Classic mode. I enjoyed the sparkle more of the vintage mode. Then we have warm. Bit much reverb. the clean sounds of the amp. But then again, those usually are the ones that are easier to do. So let's head on over to the other side of... Now let's actually try the Riverside with this, the clean channel. And I was about to drop the power level because it's fairly loud, but I noticed I had it at 25%, so let's put that all the way up. So now it's this loud. Yeah, quite loud. And I only have volume on 2. So, this with the Riverside. I have to drop the power. So it is loud. Okay, so when you don't have a lot of overdrive going on, it handles the pedal well. Let's see if we'll put lots of overdrive. I'm not a big fan of the reverb. I rarely am in amps. I rather use a hall reverb for cleans and a delay for overdriven sounds, but that's just my preference. The reverb is a nice touch. Let's go over to the overdriven channel and start with classic mode, gain on 2, post gain also on 2. So I added the overdrive. Let's add gain. Gain halfway. Let's flick through the different switches, or the kind of the, what was it called? Yeah, damping. I have it on tight now, so let's switch that to loose. Medium. Tight. I think I prefer tight. Let's try the modern channel, see how that compares. Need to drop tune for that. Yeah, let's add gain and see what this channel does. Yeah, it has a beehive in it. Let's try the high gain channel. Let's go back to the... in an odd way, I like the high gain channel. In a really weird way. I absolutely did not like the modern. Let's see, go back to the classic and fiddle a bit with that. Okay, this is kind of in the ballpark of the Plexi, gain-wise. Right on the edge of, or just over the edge of breakup. So, depending upon how hard you hit, you get different types of things. Kind of thing that I would push quite heavily with something like the Riverside or an Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive or something else. It doesn't sound good at all with that. Could try the lower gain input with the same thing. See what happens. Yeah, what do I say? I mean, it's packed with features and you could tweak the EQ. I did like the clean channel, the vintage and the warm modes. The classic, something lacking there. But the overdriven sounds, I like the high gain one in a weird kind of way. I'd never use that, I think, but in a weird way I kind of enjoyed it. It wasn't brilliant. I thought the modern one sounded terrible. And the classic one, yeah, it has some promise to it, but when you start doing stuff with it, like adding an overdrive pedal, it just falls to pieces, and if you add gain just from the amp on the classic, in the classic mode, it just becomes. There's a real honkiness to it. I'll EQ it a bit. Yeah, I don't think I can get rid of that. I mean, it just sounds like a solid state amp. It sounds like what it costs. Definitely nothing for me. And especially considering you can get way better valve stuff for less money than this. You can get modeling stuff that's better than this for roughly the same amount of money, or even less if you go for a second-hand Roland Cube. I enjoy those way more than this. I don't know who I'd recommend this to. If you need a clean amp that's loud, this might be something for you to check out. I'm not sure, but still I'd go for something. I mean, even the cleans are good. Even though they're kind of good, they're lacking something, as is the whole amp in general. It just falls short of being likable for me. And there's stuff that plenty of stuff to dislike for me. But if it works for you, great. So, if you want to watch more of my amp reviews, if you want to watch more of my amp reviews, there is a playlist here somewhere. Click like if you like the video, comment, let me know what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell notification thing, and join me on Patreon. I buy the gear that I review, so you get an honest review. I didn't like this one. And when you join me on Patreon, you get a bunch of exclusives and you can take all of my music. So, I hope to see you there. Hope to see you in another video. Take care. Goodbye!